Okay, welcome back to more Wind Waker. Last time I did side quests here on Windfall Island, and this time I am going to venture out and do things elsewhere. Now, I changed the direction in the previous episode to the east, this I'm pretty sure, the northeast I think actually. Anyway, I'm here to go grab some more islands for my chart here and finish things off here. This is going to be a long one. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a long one. This video actually took me an hour long to record, but I cut an awful lot of it out and sped, of course, these sailing parts up while editing. So, just let you know that this is not going to be the most fun of episodes, I assure you. There are going to be things to do, trials to be made, and, of course, fish to see here, like we have here. I'm just collecting this island. But you may have noticed, while I was sailing over here, there was a pillar of light sticking out from the middle of it. And you might be thinking, well, that's very strange. Wonder what that is. Well, actually, any island that you see that, it means you have the treasure chart for it. And if you go to that location, well, first of all, you can open up on your treasure chart screen, you can open up the location, and then you can go to it and then use your grappling hook to salvage it out. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be showing you more what I mean if you're still confused. So, don't worry about that too much. I'll let you know. Keep getting those treasure charts. Keep doing great things, and then I'll show you how to get everything. Of course, like I said, you need the grappling hook, and I'm going to use it just for that. Oh yeah, watch out for these sharks and for those ships or submarines, I don't know what you call them, that have cannons on them. Okay, so what you're going to need to do, actually, open your charts, and then you press Y, and then you go, well, I went a bit too fast, I didn't really explain things. Just read the stuff so you know what to do. So right there, this island right here looks like a crescent moon. I believe it's called Crescent Moon Island. Very appropriately named here. And you can, if you listen enough, you can hear a little jingle or... Oh, there's a shark in my way, actually. Oh. These sharks, I don't think can stop you from it, but I wasn't too sure, so I just wanted to get them out of the way. These things will probably mess you up, so... Yeah, get them out of the way. I don't know why they chose to swim in this super tiny stretch of water here. Okay, I'm a little bit off. I just need to cruise right into it. And once you hear that little jingle sound, that lets you know that there's treasure beneath you. So go ahead and use your grappling hook and salvage it out. Now, this isn't the first time I've done this, obviously. I've done this a few more times, but, well, treasure in this game, salvaging it out is a huge theme and a very huge thing. And anyway, here's a piece of heart. So that's 3 out of 4 for the next heart container, which I will be completing in this episode, by the way. Hope you all are going to be happy to know that. I'm going to fill up the top layer for my hearts. I'll get 10 hearts, because at the end of the game, I'll have 20 of them. That is, if you get all the heart pieces, that is. Now, what I'm trying to do, I was trying to move around this little peak that sticks out, because I'm going to walk on the island now, because there's a treasure chest on, and of course there's Old Man Ho-Ho again with his telescope. So you can talk to him, but he mentioned something important, actually, believe it or not. There are blue chews here, so please be careful. Use the boomerang, grappling hook if you want, but you can still... Oh, well, I did both. Yeah, do both. Why not? Why not? Use a Deku Leaf if you want. Do whatever. Just make sure you don't get zapped. That'll be fine. Okay, in this chest, I actually forget what's in it. I'm serious. Okay, it was a treasure chart, yes. Okay, so this is important. Make sure you get that. Okay. Now, that is actually all that there is to do here. And, oh, drop the yellow rupee. Perfect. Now, if we can, I can go over to talk to Old Man Ho-Ho over here, looking out in the ocean. And he says he sees something. So you look out, and that right there is a submarine. And no, I have not visited it yet. So... it's time to do just that. Get on the ship. Oh, I accidentally talked to him instead of got on him. And it did this weird thing where it made my camera like go between two perspectives, kind of. It like moves. And I did it again. I was trying to roll, I guess, down the little ledge or hill. Not that there really is one there anymore. It's essentially just going down into the water. Don't worry, I only did it those 2 times. Alright, now I'm on the boat. And, okay, here we're going down here. It's not too far away. Not really required. You can do this really anytime on your own. You can refer to the submarine sea chart for guidance, if you have it, of course. It's really dark down here, and there are mini blins. Yes, mini blins are really annoying. We've encountered these things at the Forsaken Fortress, and that's about it. We haven't really seen these things, but I'll end in that one other hole, I think. Pretty sure, at least. Yeah. So basically, I don't remember explaining these, but I think I have. But in case I didn't, these are mini blins, and they make this really irritating sound, and they don't stop coming. I'm serious. They will literally come forever. So you gotta hurry as fast as you can and try and kill some. Now, I was having trouble climbing the ladder because they kept attacking me, but if you're fast enough, you can climb the ladder. And it's also really hard to see just because it's so dark in here. On the Wind Waker HD version, it's a little bit brighter, so they've done that for your convenience. I was also trying to use the boomerang. But actually, you do have to kill a decent amount of these guys if you want, you know, to leave. And that ladder I was trying to climb was actually the exit from where I came from, which is actually not where I want to go, you know? I came down here for a reason. Oh gosh, it's really hard to talk over the sound of these things. It's crazy. Okay. And, alright, now the game has deemed it enough, so now I can climb, or, well, you know, if these things were out of the way. Alright, and listen to how quiet they are. And I fell. Wow. I forgot I did that. But thankfully, there were none others to get in my way. Alright, and yes, there's one next to the chest, although it's not that important. Yes, see, look, he's just kind of there. Can't really do anything, but it doesn't matter because there's a treasure chart here, so yes, this was totally worth it. You know me, I'm here to get all the treasure charts, and I'm here to show you how to get them all. And I got hit by it. Wow. I'm kind of surprised, actually. And you see, look, there's one in the wall over there, and there are these, you know, well, it's not important. That's all there is to do here, just that one treasure chart. Well, I'm really sorry to put you through that, but I'm afraid I had to. Okay. I just went ahead and I changed the direction of the wind, but I think I changed it the wrong direction. Yeah, I want to actually go east first, not southeast. I said we'd be going to Dragon Roost Island, but not quite yet. There's still something for me to do. And I think I just remembered it literally at the time while I was recording. Okay. You see that? Now I'm changing my mind. Decided, no, I want to do this instead. So be sure to change it and make sure it goes to the east because, well, there's something I gotta do. Golden feathers. That's right. We are here to round up golden feathers. Now, we'll go ahead and get your bait too, because I'm here to unlock a sea chart here. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward there. These islands right here, which I actually forget what they're called. I haven't quite memorized all the island names in this game yet. Now, these islands here, they have 2 of the cargo rocks on them. Of course, first I have to feed the fish, but I'll tell you what's going on while I'm feeding the fish. Okay, there are 2 cargo rocks on this island, and they carry golden feathers upon death once you kill them. Or if you're fighting one on the ground, and you can use your grappling hook to bring one of them to you. However, though, I don't exactly have that luxury because I can't exactly get out of the boat to fight them because there's no proper land to walk on. They're just kind of little rocks that stick out, and you can't really get on them, so I'm going to have to kill them from the boat with my boomerang. And I need a bunch of golden feathers to actually complete a side quest. I actually forgot. I think it was like, I don't know, it was either 20 or 30 of them, but I think it's 20 of them. Or 25 of them. I don't actually remember, and gosh, I feel really bad about it. But anyway, I'd say kill them until you get 30 of them, and then you're probably wondering, well, how do you reload this area? Well, just like last time, you play the Song of Passing again to reload the area, and I was trying to stop, and actually I had a really hard time fighting these. It took me about 15 minutes actually just to get enough golden arrows for it. Of course, you can refer to a few minutes later in this video whenever I actually deliver those golden feathers to how many I get. Oh, okay, that was actually awesome. I forgot that happened. I brought it back. He was about to attack me, and right before I got it back, I got it. However, what is not awesome is that I missed the opportunity to get the golden feather. And I was trying to run into it with a boat, but that didn't work. Anyway, I skipped back to whenever I got enough that I needed. I can't believe I didn't check to see how many I had in the video here, or while I was recording. I just kind of knew, but thought, okay, yeah, of course I'll remember how much I'll need. Anyway, I have enough now. Did I? Oh no, I didn't check. Anyway, before I actually go to Dragon Roost, I know you're probably waiting. There's one more thing to do. There's a big octo. That's why I have the telescope equipped. That's pretty much the only thing I use it for, just to look for the big octo. Probably thinking, well, how do you find the big octo? Well, I may have mentioned this, I may not have. If you find seagulls just flying out in the overworld, above the water anywhere, that means that there is a big octo in that location. So, it took me quite a while actually to find that thing, and I had so much trouble just because I kept looking everywhere except where they were. So you really just gotta kind of look out for these things. Of course, they're in fixed locations. They're not just randomly spread out throughout the game. I would really hate that if they were. No. But I'm just really glad that they're fixed locations. And I found them right there. They're just, especially here on this puny GameCube, they're just really hard to see. Okay, so generally where I was facing, I changed the wind. Of course, all you HD players, you have the luxury of just using the swift sail, but I didn't show you how to get that. If you want to know how, just look it up somewhere else. I'm not making a video on it. Well, I made this a little bit slower. I mean, it still sped up, but not as fast as usually, just because I wanted you to understand where you were going here. Okay, so I got bombs and the boomerang equipped, because like I said, there are a couple ways to fight it now that I have bombs and a cannon available. Look at that, you can use bombs, however, I don't think I did the whole time, just because it's a pretty expensive use for bombs. It's a pretty good use for bombs, I'd say, but it's very easy to miss, so that's why I just stuck to the boomerang. However, though, I was kind of worried because I wasn't sure if I would run out of time or not. I really didn't want to run out of time because, well, you'll get eaten, and that was an accident. But one thing I do not like about the boomerang in this game, especially whenever you're out in the boat, I do not like how long it takes to come back to you. You may have probably witnessed that whenever you were trying to fight those Cargaroks for the golden feathers. Once you throw it out, it takes such a long time to come back to you, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was fixed on the Wind Waker HD, even though I played through it already. I don't remember though, but okay. But thankfully I was able to fight this big octo without failing, even though I wasted 2 boomerang throws. It's pretty actually crazy for me. I thought like the next spin would be the end for me, but nope. Well, it probably could have been, but I don't know, because, well, I was able to kill it before I rotated around it again. Anyway, that's the end of the big octo. I wonder what happens to it once they fall down. Do a bunch of fish and plankton just eat it? Or, no, plankton don't eat. I don't know. I don't know deep sea life very well. But, well, I don't really care at this point, because, well, they're evil. Anyway, here, I'll tell you what, that was actually probably a really bad idea, because I don't understand why whenever you get close, it doesn't let you see where the treasure is. It just goes away and you just have to listen. Now, that is still pretty helpful, but I just think it should disappear a little bit closer. I just think it's a bit too far away whenever it disappears. But thankfully I was able to get it here, and you are going to like what's in this chest. I can assure you that. It's a piece of heart, which means I completed my 10th heart container. Look at that. I got a full row of hearts. It's just as long as my magic meter. It's pretty awesome. Okay, now it is finally time to go to Dragon Roost Island. After long last, I know, but, well, it was important to do all these things. So just head south, and then you shall be on your way to Dragon Roost Island. I believe I filled out all island charts that I needed to. And also about those seagulls there that hover over, they just kind of stay there. They just kind of stay there. And I just changed the time from night to day just because because it needs to be daytime, pretty sure, for all this to happen. Okay, so I just came out here and then I went to go purchase a few things at Beetle's shop. Just some bait, although I don't have very many rupees, so I probably should have maybe waited, because I'm about to get a whole ton of rupees, especially in the next couple of parts too. I'm going to give you guys a whole ton of rupees, and it'll be crazy. And I don't know, they may come into play, they may not, depending on how you play this game. It really depends. Okay, nice is that it drops you off right here at the very front of the island, and your boat will be there too, waiting for you, which is pretty nice. Okay, now, if you guys were like me the very first time you came out to Dragon Roost Island, and here's the post guy here. Those two blocks I made, or those two blocks right here, I pulled one of them out, and then it gives me a shortcut here so I don't have to make that large trip anymore. Of course, that shirtless dude down there is going to probably complain, think that, regular people can't get up here. What is this? You know? But it doesn't matter because I'm not a regular person. I'm a special person, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Getting some magic that I don't actually need, but hey, it's there if you need it. Okay. I haven't been here in a while. Dragon Roost Island. This is a huge favorite place of mine here in this game. Pretty nice. Now this is the guy right here that I was to give... No, not that. The golden feathers. 20 of them. Okay. Perfect. 20 golden feathers. So there you go. Now you know how many you have to get. So that's pretty good. Now he's going to be saying that his girlfriend loves golden feathers and she wants one of those so badly. So why not just give him all of them? I don't know. They'll probably think I'm awesome. Yeah, get a load of this. Get 100 rupees for it, for giving him up 20 feathers. I wish it was easy to make money like that in real life. That's all I'll say. And he said he's going to mail them in a letter. I don't know about you, but that seems like a very inefficient way to send mail. Mailing feathers in a letter. Especially strangers, because these guys are bird people. It'd be like if I were to cut off some of my skin and then send it to somebody in a letter. That just doesn't seem right. And those feathers, they would probably rot because, well, they're literally feathers. Anyway, enough of that. Up here, this postman right here, or this post worker, I don't know exactly what you call him. This is the post office here, you could say, in Dragon Roost Island. And it's got a little mini game here, I guess if you want to call it that. This is probably one of my least favorite mini games in all of Zelda. I'm sure you've probably heard me say it a lot. Now what this is letter sorting, and you have to sort letters according to their proper symbol here. Now, as good as my hand-eye coordination is because of Geometry Dash, I'm actually really bad at this. I'm serious. Like, well, I just am pretty slow with it. And your goal to aim for is 25 or more usually here. But as you see, the first time I wasn't able to make that. I was only able to make 23. I could have made more if I didn't miss that one or maybe through that one. But 23, it's great. I think the first time here, he'll only ask you for 20 to pass. But I did that. So now what you want to do, you want to leave and come back. Because then there'll be a new guy here, of course. I think I was looking away at this point. Well, that's probably why I was walking into the wall. I was looking away or someone distracted me. It was one of the two. Anyway, now I'm going to step outside here, and then there's actually something for me to do out here. You can come down, and I'll get back to the the letter sorting in a minute, which, yes, it is another thing to do necessarily. I didn't actually... Oh, yeah, that's right. I went ahead and changed the time. I will tell you what, a lot of this stuff here, especially, is very unmemorable for me. Anyway, change the time, and what we got? Oh, no. The mailbox is freaking out. That's why. I forget the simplest of things, actually. Anyway, I got a letter now. Now, it's the letter from... Oh, that's why. Of course, it's from the Rito guy's girlfriend here, because she got the golden letters. And there's another piece of heart for you. So, and Link is looking at something. I don't know what he is looking at. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's a letter there. So now I can go back. It's nighttime. I think it's okay for it to be nighttime, actually. Yeah, I don't think it'll hurt anything. Doesn't matter. Anyway, because I'm going to be inside. Alright, back to the letter sorting. Oh, look, it's a little bit darker in here. A little bit dimmer in here. So, I guess kind of to fit the nighttime theme, maybe. Alright, back here. And then you'll notice there is a different guy here. Oh, wait, no, not yet, actually. Gosh. So, that's right. You got to come back here. And then, now this is the hard part here. You have to do 20... or more again. Of course, you want to shoot for 25. If you can do 25, he will deem you awesome and worthy and, well, skillful and very coordinated. I put that in the wrong one. But I don't think I actually made it this time. I don't know why. I just did it again. You see, I only about like 18 and... yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah, I even missed the last one, so that wasn't that good. So that's 22 there. You need actually 25. And this guy, I forgot to mention, he actually pays you rupees whenever you sort the letters out. I guess that would make sense because, well, you're actually doing work for him. It's not necessarily labor or slavery because they pay you. Anyway, I was finally able to do 25, and yeah, he's really impressed. So you need 25 or more. If you get 26 or 27, that's awesome. It actually took me a few minutes between then and now to do 25 letters, but it doesn't matter. Just as long as you can do 25 or more, then that'll be pretty awesome. I will say, though, I'm really bad at this. I am, and that should come as a surprise to no one, actually. Alright, now, this is where the next guy comes in. You have to exit and re-enter. Simply just that, and then the new guy will be here. It'll be that guy from the beginning here that we saw, you know, the shirtless dude. Right. That's what I'm going to call him, the shirtless dude, because, well, I don't know, I think I know why he's working here. He's too poor to afford a shirt. And, well, that'll be good. Okay, come back in, and here he is. And he's the new part-time worker here. Yes. And of course, he'll recognize you, and... yes. And now he knows that I am legendary among the workers here, even though I'm literally not even hired here. I don't even have a work permit for that matter. Anyway, do the 25 or more again. I skipped to when I did that. That may have been a bit much for you to see. I just skipped to when I did it. I got 26, which is better than normal. So, yeah, I beat my record there. It took me about, I think, 5 or 6 minutes to actually do that again. So... yeah, you see why this video was an hour long when I started? Because it just took me such a long time just to sort mail. I never thought I would spend like an hour of my life doing that, but I have. And I'll give you a note to Mom, and it says, oh, it's so emotional. Anyway, you can't actually read it yourself. But he asks you to mail because, well, he can't actually leave because he's new, and I guess the work policy there forbids him from it. Anyway, just take this letter to the mail and then send it off. And then here, there actually was a little bit of a mistake I did that I fixed by the end of the video. It's not a super big mistake. It's just I thought that I missed something big. But I actually didn't. I just didn't do something quite properly. But don't worry, it's really not that big of a deal. It's hard to explain right now. Just take the letter to the mailbox. And then what you want to do after that is you want to play the Song of Passing twice. You need a full 24-hour period to pass between this letter and then you will be sent a letter. Of course, I only conducted the Song of Passing once after this and thought, hey, where's my letter? And I just went, oh, never mind. Next. So go ahead and place it twice. But don't worry, there's a clip of me at the end of the video getting that letter, so don't worry. So conduct the Song of Passing twice, and then you want to pick up your letter, because as you can see, well, not yet actually. Takes quite a long time. Yeah. Because you see, the mailbox, well, I don't have anything yet, and I was pretty confused here, and I thought, what happened? Did I do something wrong? So, I mean, this really puzzled me. But then I just thought, whatever. I'll continue on with the video. Because I really didn't want to stop the recording. Because I had already been recording for like 45 minutes at this point. And it was just exhausting for me. So I thought, no, I will not start over. Alright, so I think I was still just in denial of what happened. But now at this point I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'll figure it out. And I did, don't worry. So now, one more interesting place to go. Actually, I forget where. And I accidentally started to conduct the Song of Passing, but you want to change the wind. Because near here, there's an island. I think it's north of here? No, it's east of here. Crud. I don't know my Wind Waker geography, guys. I really don't. Okay. So, this right here is another mini game of sorts here, and if you did the mail sorting a lot, it would be a good idea to have a whole lot of rupees here. I've got 233, not a lot, but a decent amount of money, actually. I wish being young was nice. You can just waste all your money on games and stuff. Easy. Alright, now this place, you saw a lot of seagulls, but there is no big octo. But in this place, there are a bunch of seagulls, but there's no big octo. So they're just kind of here. But if you see them out in the ocean flying around in a circle with no island beneath them, that just means there's a big octo. So don't freak out or panic whenever you get to this. Okay, this is the flight control platform, a very interesting place. And this right here is a mini game where you are to fly like a Rito. Yes, Link he can roll like a Goron, he can swim like a Zora, he can fly like a Rito now. That's right. You've heard me say it. Anyway, I'll explain more about it once I get there, but I'm just here to open the chart for the island because, well, that's what I do. So be sure to do that. Look, I'm going the complete opposite direction from the wind, just because I hate changing the wind unless I absolutely have to. That's why I love the HD version of this game so much, because you don't even have to change wind all the time. You can just get the swift sail, which I mention a lot. Okay, here's the flight control platform. And look at that. There seems to be a place where you jump off, and Old Man Ho-Ho is there for some reason. Alright, he's going to tell you there's something out there, but what he actually means is that if you fly over there, you'll get a prize. And that's exactly what you do here. You can get a prize from flying all the way out to the end. It's like 250 yards or something. I don't know why they measure it in yards of all things. What if... I actually don't know what the European version had. I don't know if they use meters or not. But anyway, regardless, I just think they could have measured it in something else rather than yards, because yards and meters are not the same length. But anyway, it only cost 10 rupees to play this, so I had 22 available tries on here, although it didn't take me that many tries. I didn't do it the first try though, no, because I don't do a lot of stuff often in my first try. But anyway, what you want to do, you want to jump off and use your Deku Leaf to help you fly. And of course, it'll drain your magic as you do. However, though, don't worry, you will run out of magic, but whenever you play again, your magic meter will be full. I was really worried about that my first playthrough and thought, oh, do I gotta go somewhere to fill my magic? You don't. You just have to just pay again, and then he'll fill it for you. Because I guess they know about my whole flying leaf magic thing. Be sure to change wind to the northwest. Yes, because that's the direction you're going. Now you can see there are these little, not tornadoes, but little tornadoes of wind essentially in the water. Try your best to fly or glide over them, because, well, you're not actually flying, you're kind of gliding. This is kind of tricky and challenging because they have their own fixed... Yeah, see, look, I think I nearly failed there. It's hard to tell if you're about to fail or if you're just going to... Oh, I failed here. Yeah, I didn't get very far at all. So, you can see. And yes, if you fail, they say sploosh. And if you do it right, they say goal. So, I only made 124 yards. So, not that far, actually. Just has to pay him again, and of course I had 22 more tries. Now, I did skip over to whenever I did finally do this right, and you gotta go to the end. I'd say the hardest part about this is just trying to get over those little wind tornadoes. But anyway, here's the success attempt. And of course, I just ran out of magic. That's why I stopped. So, I did it, and... Well, actually, I think it only took me 2 tries, to be honest, because, well, oh wait, never mind, actually, I don't know, but 257 yards, roughly that distance. I think 256 yards should be fine, but anyway, you just got to pass the finish line, a little farther if you can. I don't know if you run out of magic and you can press B and he'll jump attack forward. I haven't actually tried that. I only thought about that while I was editing this, but anyway, that's it for this part, actually. It'll be the end. And of course, I'm going to... Well, there's a piece of... Yeah, you got a piece of heart from finishing that. But I'll also get the piece of heart that I forgot because, well, I only played the Song of Passing once when I should have done it twice. Anyway, I got the footage right after it, so I just finished it here. Oh, and your magic will be empty, of course. If you just leave, your magic will be empty, and... Yeah, they're not gonna... It won't be full again. Alright, so here I am. I just played the Song of Passing, and this literally happened, like, not even 5 minutes after I finished recording. I thought, wait a minute. Do I just play the Song of Passing again? Because I was sure. I know I missed that one. But, yep, there it is. There's your piece of heart. Well, you know, and the letter, of course, because I guess that matters a little bit more. There it is, the last piece of heart, and that will conclude this part here. In the next part, I'm going to show you guys how to get an awful lot of rupees. So thank you guys for watching this part, and I will see you in the next one.